Hi KG2, how are you? Today we will talk about jobs. According to our new unit, what jobs do people do? Now, first of all, we will talk about the firefighter. Who knows? The firefighter job is what? To get rid of the fire or to fight fire. Where do they work? They work in a fire station. Now, let's talk about the tools that they are using. First of all, they are using a hose. Okay, fire hose and a special suit. What's the meaning of suit? The meaning of suit is a pants and a jacket, okay? Pants and a jacket. Now, and they are using a fire truck and a ladder and a siren. Siren. What's the meaning of siren? The siren is these lights that's the sound of the fire truck, okay? The sound that can we hear it. Now, let's sing for the firefighter. Are you ready? I'm so excited.
Little angel.
Wow! A fire station, Baby John.
Hi, friends. Welcome to the fire station. Come with me, Baby John. Let's see the fire truck.
Firefighter, firefighter, where are you?
Here I am. How do you do?
Firefighter, firefighter, what is this?
It's a hose, that's what it is. Shake the hose, fireman Baby John.
Firefighter, firefighter, where are you?
Here I am. How do you do?
Firefighter, firefighter, what is this?
It's a ladder, that's what it is. Look at this.
Oh? Firefighter, firefighter, where are you?
Here I am. How do you do?
Firefighter, firefighter, what is this?
It's a siren, that's what it is. Look at these buttons. You want to press them?
Firefighter, firefighter, where are you?
Here I am. How do you do?
Firefighter, firefighter, what is this?
Fire suit, that's what it is. I have an idea. Do you want to dress up in a fireman's suit?
Who want to dress the fireman's suit? I want. Let's go. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Ready?
Firefighters, where are you?
Here we are, how do you do?
Firefighters, you want to ride.
Yes we want, that's what we want. Yeah!
Attention please, the fire squad goes on a new mission.
Yeah!
Okay, Now, who want to be the firefighter? Oh, good. I like the firefighter. He's a community helper, right? What's the meaning of community helper? It means that he helps our community. He helps us, okay? Now, we will talk about the second job or the second community helper. It's the nurse. The nurse can be a boy or a girl, okay? They are helping injured or sick people. Nurses work in hospitals, in the doctor offices, and in houses. Okay, they can visit people at houses. So they help patients in a direct way. How? Because they are giving them what to eat, the good thing to eat. Okay, and they help them or tell them what can make people sick. Another thing that nurse can do to help the doctor with the surgery. By the way, the nurse is the right hand of the doctor. Okay, let's see the tools that the nurse is using in her daily life. Syringe, thermometer. What's the meaning of thermometer? Thermometer, it means an instrument to see if someone has a fever or no. Okay, let's sing for the nurse. Before we sing for the nurse, we have another instrument or another tools, the first aid kit. Why do we use the first aid kit? Because if someone fell down, it's on the houses also. It has to be in your house. Because if you fall down, your parents can help treat your injury. Okay? To treat your injury. And we have the gloves and we have a plaster. So, let's sing for the nurse. Are you ready?
My doctors and surgeons have the right hand. In every situation, I firmly stand. In hospitals and doctors' clinics I am seen. I am trained well to play roles of team. I am a nurse, I care for patients. I am very devoted, full of patience. A man or a woman I may be, always on my toes, you will see me. In a uniform, I'm always dressed. That's mostly white and neatly pressed. I always look calm and confident. I am quick and skillful, not efficient. I check your body temperature, also record your blood pressure. I make sure you take your medication. I'm also trained to give you injections. I assist surgeons in surgeries and give first aid in emergencies. I dress your wounds but never do. I freshen you up with a sponge bath too. I comfort you when I see you in pain. I cheer you up when I hear you complain. I'm always by your side when you're in need. My service to you is selfless indeed.
Find it useful? Share so your peers will benefit as much as you did.
Hi KG2, how are you? In the last video we talked about two jobs. It was the nurse and the firefighter. Now we will talk about the third job. He's the taxi driver. A taxi driver, he's a professional driver who helps us to travel from one place to another. How? What's the meaning of travel? How? By his taxi? By his taxi. Okay? But what's the meaning of transport or to travel? It means moving. Like when you move from the school to your house and from your house to the school, okay? He works in the streets, okay? All the time he's in the streets. Some tools that the taxi driver use: a car, taxi car, a seatbelt. What's the meaning of seatbelt? It's a thing that help us to be safe. If someone hits our car or we meet an accident, we will be safe. We will not get any injury. Okay? Map to see the street, okay, or to know the location. Cell phone to communicate with the others. And taxi horn. What's the meaning of taxi horn? It's the sound that the taxi produce when it's traffic, like this: beep, beep. This is the horn, okay? The sound that we use that in traffic. Now, are you ready to sing for the taxi drivers? Okay, let's go.
I'm a taxi driver, toot 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 toot, passing by streets big and small all through the city. Get into my taxi, please. Tell me where you want to go. Ready to drive my taxi? Let's go right away. I'm a taxi driver, toot 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 toot, passing by streets big and small all through the city. The wheels are turning round and round. I'm steering to the left and right, turning left and turning right. We've safely arrived. I'm a taxi driver, toot 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 toot, passing by streets big and small all through the city. Get into my taxi, please. Tell me where you want to go. Ready to drive my taxi? Let's go right away. The wheels are turning round. I'm steering to the left and right, turning left and turning right. We've safely arrived. Wow! Today, Kiki and Mew Mew help Grandpa Turtle and...
Now, who can guess our fourth job that we will talk about from this picture? Yes, the police officer. The police officer job is to control the traffic and keep the city safe. How? They solve the problems and make sure that people following the rule or the law. Okay? They are working on a police station, okay, and they are waiting for the people to call them if they have any troubles. Let's see some tools that the police officer use. A walkie-talkie. This is a walkie-talkie, okay? What's the meaning of walkie-talkie? Why do we use it? To communicate with others, to communicate with other policemen. Okay, they have another thing that they have a notebook and the handcuffs. What the meaning of handcuffs? It's like a bracelet. We put it in the hand of the thief so he cannot move. Okay, let's see. Are you ready to sing for the policeman or police officer?
Little Angel.
Look, Baby John, the police station.
Oh, the policeman's coming with the thief.
Don't be afraid, Baby John. It's just the police doing their job.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the police station.
Oh, do you know the policeman, the policeman, the policeman? Oh, do you know the policeman that keeps every
police officer say hi? That's how it's done.
Can you see the police hat? The police hat, the police hat. Can you see the police hat? The hat that policemen wear.
Oh yes, it is my police hat, my police hat, my police hat. Yes, it is my police hat, and I keep everyone safe. This is my hat, baby John. I think you need a smaller one. That's better.
Oh, can you see the police car? The police car, the police car. Can you see the police car? The car that policemen drive.
Oh yes, it is my police car, my police car, my police car. Yes, it is my police car, and I keep everyone safe. This is the police car, baby John. Ah! Don't be scared, baby John. All police cars have sirens and lights.
Oh, can you see the police badge? The police badge, the police badge. Can you see the police badge? The badge that policemen wear.
Oh yes, it is my police badge, my police badge, my police badge. Yes, it is my police badge, and I keep everyone safe. Look how my badge shines, baby John. Oh, don't worry, baby John. I have something for you. Now you are a real police officer.
Oh, can you see the police handcuffs? Police handcuffs, police handcuffs. Can you see the police handcuffs? Handcuffs a policeman has.
Oh yes, they are my police handcuffs, police handcuffs, police handcuffs. Yes, they are my police handcuffs, and I keep everyone safe.
Look at the thief. He wants to get the
These are my
bike.
handcuffs, baby John. We use these when bad guys get in
And
trouble.
he put the handcuffs so he cannot move his hands.
Can you see the police radio? Police radio, police radio. Can you see the police radio? The radio's policemen know.
Oh yes, that is my police radio, police radio, police radio. Yes, that is my police radio, and I keep everyone safe. This is my radio, baby John. Friends, want to take a ride? Let's go!
Let's go. Put your seatbelts on and let's go for a tour.
Police force, the police force. Now we are the police force. We keep everyone safe. Oh yes, we are the police force, the police force, the police force. Yes, we are the police force. We keep everyone safe. We keep everyone safe.
Hi KG2. In the previous video we talked about the jobs. They were police officer and the nurse, firefighter and the taxi driver. Bravo. Now we will talk about another job. It's the vet. Vet is the doctor of the animals. It treats sick and injured animals, and they also advise the owner on the good care of their pets, how their pets will get a good care. Okay? Now, let's see which instruments or which tools does the vet use. They use syringe and thermometer. They use also the first aid, like the people, and gloves and plaster. Why do we use the first aid? We said because if someone is injured at home, we can treat him and put the plaster at home. So it's for the emergency. Yes, it's for the emergency cases. Let's sing for the vet. Are you ready? Let's go.
Oh, thank you, vet. Please let her get free. Oh, thank you so much, vet.
So, in this video, we saw the vet helping the animals. One of them was injured and one of them was chased by a tent, and she helped him, right? She helped it, sorry. Let's talk about the last job. It's the chef. The chef's job is to make a delicious food. Not only food, they make sweets also. And they have to check if the food is fresh. They have tools and special strategies to check if the food is good, is fresh or not, and if it's good or not. They are working in the kitchen, especially in the restaurant. Let's see the instruments or the tools that they are talking about. Baking sheet. Why do we use it? We use that to put it on the oven. We put the dough above it and we put it on the oven. Bowl to eat on it. Whisk. What's the meaning of whisk? It's mixer. Okay? Why do we use it? To mix the flour with the water or milk or whatever, to mix things together. Measuring cup. Why do we use it? To know how much water or milk did we put. Blender. It mix things also like the whisk. Okay? Rolling pin. It's make the dough bigger, like a straight. Okay? It make it bigger and straight. Let's sing for the chef. For the chef.
I'm a professional cook called a chef. Of the kitchen, I am the head. Through your stomach, I find my way. Into your hearts is what they say. In the kitchen all day till late, I sweat over the dishes that I cook and fret. In aroma, color, texture, and taste, whatever I cook is simply great. I wear a coat that's usually white, apron and a hat that fits me right. I work mainly behind the scene, so in public I'm rarely seen. For many years I trained very hard to learn and master the culinary art. To perfect peeling, chopping and grating, stuffing, frying, blanching and baking. From the first course of the meal to the last, I prepare and serve it in class. From common to exotic dishes, I cook whatever my customer wishes. I may have helpers more than 9, yet to breathe I barely have time. To remember this I always try, too many cooks may spoil the pie.
Find it useful?